Okay, folks, we have play number 5, series number 9 here. As you can see, BadShot, after taking that big sack, now has a 2nd and 22. He has the ball on his opponent's 27-yard line, 2:02 left in the quarter, or in the game, actually. So BadShot's come back to the play-action spot out of the goal line set. His opponent, again, is in that, like I said, that it's either the quarter or dime set here, and looks right now like he's in a cover 2 or 2-man. Just by the alignment, obviously, we have 2 deep safeties. He is a little deeper than the other, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything yet unless he starts to creep down even more, like he did earlier with that safety blitz. So right now, just looking at it, I would still go with what I had said before. I think the hitch here would be the big thing. It would be to watch what these guys do here, especially him. If he blitzes, then you watch him. If he attacks that, then you hit the flat. If he doesn't, and actually, if you see him hit the flat, then you attack the corner. So we'll have to run through the play, see what happens in this case. And so we get, wow. So, okay, this is probably a 2 sink, but it looks like this guy takes the wrong guy. Actually, no, he does take the right guy. He takes the outside receiver. So he's got the hitch. Obviously, you can see that opens it up. And it's just another bad throw. And it's really, he just rushes it, I think, and he needs to get his feet set. It shouldn't be that bad a throw, but I think it's mainly because he actually has to come off. And you see here where he kind of, the play fake here kind of gets bumped up by that guy. So really a good defensive play that I think kind of messes up the throw for him. Now I'm trying to see if it hits the lineman there or not. No, it's just a bad throw. So really it's a good decision on his part. And, you know, I don't mind so much throwing on the run there. Obviously, he had to throw it real quick because he saw that rusher coming. And it was there. It's just, you know, it was just a bad throw, another one of those random things. So in this case here, it's a 1-point play. I'm giving him the point for doing his job because he did do his job there. He did what he's supposed to do. And I'm giving, obviously, a 0 for play success because there was no success. But there was no bonus play, you know, bonus points or bonus negatives or anything like that. So again, I think this is a 2 sink, just looking at it now, because this guy looks like he is playing man-to-man maybe. He's attacking this guy, even though he's blocking. So with this guy blocking, it actually looks like he's coming in on a rush, so that definitely tells me it's probably a 2 sink. And then back here, he is running man-to-man. Now, I will say that there's the difference in the 2 sink from PS3 to PS4 and Xbox. PS3 version, if you go with the 2 sink, that means your 2 corners are going to be running curl to flat zones, the purple zone. So it's basically just getting a little deeper in their zone, and it gives up some flat in that case. In PS4, I know for sure because I played that, and I believe also on Xbox, which I think this is Xbox, so yeah, with the A, B, and Y. You can see here, your corners actually man up on either the wide receiver or the most outside receiver in this case, which are the tight ends. So there is a little difference there. All right, guys, play number 6, series number 9 here. BadShot has a 3rd and 22 after getting the incomplete pass there. 1:59 left in the 4th quarter. Ball on his opponent's 27. Still with the 10-0 lead, of course. So looking at what he's running here, he's in a big wing set. So essentially it's a 2 tight, 2 receiver set. He does have the tight end on the left here in a wing position, 1-by-1. And he's running a toss crack back here. So essentially he's motioning. He's going to end up cracking right there on him. And then you have the guard tackle pull here, tag pull, or tackle and guard, by the way. That's what tag is. And we're running the toss this way. Not a bad call. This is more of a situation where I think he's either trying to get lucky or just put himself in good position for a good field goal attempt. So let's go ahead and run through it. Looking at the defense here, basically a 3-4 set. He's brought the safety down. We're seeing cover 3. So right now it's a cover 3 look. We'll see if there's any kind of blitz or shenanigans, which will make it harder to see, mainly because we have a run play here, so it's a toss. So they should be attacking the line of scrimmage anyways. So we get the toss, and yeah, overall, pretty good blocking. These guys get out there nicely on that. Wish my guys did. All right, boom. And so he has 1 man to beat here. It's going to be pretty difficult, I think. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, he tries to shake him, tries to cut back against grain, but the guy does a good job of staying inside out, making that tackle. So on the play there, let's see how many yards did he give him. Yeah, 14, so 8 yards on that play. And let's see, is there anything he could have done differently? Right now, I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, really, there is nothing he could do to have made that play any better, really. You could attack here, but all that's going to do is force him down, but it gives this guy the opportunity to come over. And it might have forced this guy down and helped him out a little bit, or this guy here. But I doubt it. I think he would end up getting tackled for even less yards, to be honest with you. So looking at it, yeah, he did exactly what he had to do in this case. Boom, and he tried to cut against the grain. Not a bad thing. I like to do that a lot. You have the two choices there: either cut against the grain or you try to truck it. And in this case, that's what he went with, and that's perfectly fine. This guy did a good job on that play. So he gets a nice 8-yard gain. So this is a 2-point play, obviously play success, and then doing his job, which he does very nicely on this. He does a great job on this, in fact. And so we'll go ahead and run through the play because I do know he's going for a field goal here. And so this will be, let's see, another 2 points. So he gets the 2 points for the last play, and on this play here, he gets 2 points, obviously, for play success and for doing his job executing the field goal. So there's another 2 points there, and we'll be back in a second with the drive summary. Alright guys, so grades for series number 9 go as follows. Play number 1, he gets a 1-point play. Play 2, a 2-point play. Play 3, he gets that bonus, so he gets a 3 on that. Play 4 is where he gets that negative bonus, unfortunately, so that's a -1 on that play. Play 5, he gets the 1. Play 6 and play 7, the field goal are both 2. So that ends up being 10 out of 14 points for a 71.4% grade. Pretty solid grade. It's a passing grade. It's a C grade. Gets him 3 points out of this. So obviously, grade-wise, I think that matches pretty well. If you're within about 70 or probably about 65 to 75%, it's usually going to be field goals, I think. And I think 75 and above is probably a touchdown, possibly a field goal up into around 80 maybe. Just depends on what happens within the series, of course. So in this case, I think it's starting to really turn out well. Overall, he's playing a really good game, especially the second half. You can see with that 100%, 133%, and even a 71.4, which leads to points, obviously. So good job on that series. We're on to the next, series number 10.